Hey guys,
Hey.
welcome back to TLB Talk, episode 4.
Yes, episode 4. Can you believe it?
Yes, I
Time
can.
goes so quick, you know?
It's only 4.
Yeah, well, it's still quick, I guess,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Can you
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
it? That's a month. A month since we started the podcast.
Hmm.
So, kind of good. I liked it. I liked
Kinda
it.
good. And today, I want to talk about personality.
Personality.
Do you know MBTI test?
Yes, and I don't care.
I asked him to do the test, but he said he refused it. He doesn't want to. MBTI test is like categorize people in 16 different personalities, and I did my test, and it came out. I actually forgot it was INJ was there. It's
Is
either
it good? Is this good?
there's no good or bad. It's just
Then I'm A.
there's no A.
It's for awesome. Of course, there must be A.
No, it
Okay,
starts with I or E. I is
it's already
introvert.
stupid. It's already
I
stupid.
is for introvert and E is for extrovert. So I start with I, so I'm an introvert.
Okay.
I'm sure that you're an extrovert.
Okay.
You're a
okay,
dog and
okay.
I'm a cat. I know for sure.
Dog. Yeah, I know.
If
I like dogs.
if a stranger come to him, he gonna be like, oh, it's a person.
Yeah,
Oh.
I like people.
And if somebody approach me, I'm gonna be, why are you coming to me? Like suspicious on them, but he's like, oh, why are you coming? So do the MBTI test. I really want to see the result.
I don't care. You know why I mostly don't care? Because I hear this all the time that in Korea there's like no one wants to get married and there's like dating is really hard and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. You know, I can't find the right person, right? But then the people coming usually with the test results, right? And it's like, oh, I'm this, X, Y, whatever.
No XY.
I'm just saying. And then I need to find B7, whatever, right? That's the thing. People like really going for it, It's like, oh, I cannot date somebody that is G, I don't know. I don't know the numbers. I don't think. My point is they're like really into this. They're really going into this. And I don't want it that like I'm making the test and then turns out we actually not compatible. Because some kind of paper tells me that
No, it's a personality test. It's not really, it shows that if you, oh no, actually it is. It shows that if
Yeah.
you are this and you
you
can't
should not,
marry to them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want
Don't
that.
worry about that. We're married already for so long. It's
Yes,
okay.
I know.
Anyway, so what I wanted to talk about was that, like,
Please
know-
go on.
I can be truly myself around you. With you, I'm like
hope so.
totally me. You don't have to hope. I am. I'm totally like truly transparent and I can be myself because I can be such a bitch sometimes. It's only to you, So, and I'm
To
glad
beep this.
there are certain people that I'm truly can be myself, And when you meet someone else or even you meet A or B or C, you can be totally different person. And it's very natural. And I'm sure that everybody show different personality in different social group, right? You can't be always the same in every situation except you. Because I know
I'm
he's always the same. Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes my personality, I don't know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, I guess, because sometimes I just spill some stuff out that I shouldn't say, right? And it's like, I don't care. I tell people, if they're schmucks, they're schmucks. I tell them, right? And it's like, I am like this, right? I like, well, who else would tell you that you're a schmuck, right? Like, maybe you don't know. No one told you yet. So let me be the first, to tell you the truth. I'm like this, right? And I can be also nice or something like this, right? It's not like,
Yeah, you're nice.
but it's like that. I don't really fake it, right? Which sometimes is good, sometimes is bad. I don't know, because it doesn't really help always, right? Sometimes it's better to shut up, But
It was like a year ago, I got a call from my old friend. She still lives in New Zealand. She said like, oh, I met A. And then she was so different because you told me A was really nice. And then she was such an angel. But when I met her, she was very unfriendly to me. And I was like, really? A? She's such a sweetheart. And then she said, yeah, that's what you said, but not to me. I don't think so. She was really rude to me. And then I was like, I can't believe that. It's impossible. And then she said, oh, well, I'm not lying to you. It happened to me. And that made me think some people can be very different to different people. because they was so extreme, I was really shocked. You know what I mean?
I wonder if it depends on by who they get approached, maybe. But it's like, it depends on the person, I guess, you know, if they change or not. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. Can't really tell, you know, because I don't know. I don't change, you know. I don't really change. And if you want something, maybe you change, you know what I mean? I could get this, like, if you, like, at work or something like this, right? You want the promotion and you talk different to that person than to that person, you know? I never get promoted. So, you know, there's this. But I get
told
that.
you have to fake it.
Yeah, I know you have to fake it, right? But I was like, I can't really fake it, you know. What can I say? It's like, don't know.
Yeah, you're also not good at sweet talking. Sometimes it's essential, you know.
Yeah, I
like
know,
you need to
Sometimes it's
sweet
essential.
talk. Yeah,
Actually, many times it's essential, I guess, you know.
true that.
But you know, I have to say, here everybody sweet talk to me. As a foreigner in you know, in Korea, it's nice. Everybody's nice to you, you know.
Maybe they turn around and it's like this schmuck. You never know.
Maybe if somebody met me 20 years ago and meets me now, I don't know if they would say I'm same or not. I still like to believe that my core values are the same.
What's your core value?
Well,
Custard?
wow. You see
Vanilla
those
sauce?
little insults sometimes coming? No, you know, I mean, like that, being yourself, right? What you want, you stick to this. What you want to do, you want to do, right? And I also don't really listen to people in a way. Like,
No, you don't.
yeah. What I mean is, like, I don't listen to bullshit.
I pretend I listen to bullshit like, oh really, yeah, and I just
Yeah.
don't do it. I don't follow. I don't.
I just can't be bothered, you know. Core value is also like, I like to get my own opinion or something, right? Or get my own point of view. I get a fact there, I get a fact there, I get a fact there, and then I put the picture together myself, right? Instead of like listen to somebody and they tell you how it is, right? And then many times actually turns out it's total garbage. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work, right?
And you're not afraid of say something true, you know. On the other hand,
Very honest.
I know it
That's
could
a
be
good
good,
thing.
could be bad sometimes, right? As you said.
Besides, that you know, if you say it, the rudeness only comes from, you know, not that saying what you shouldn't say. It's just that you say it out loud, right? I mean, it's like you speaking the truth. It's just you shouldn't, maybe, you know. That's the rude thing. It's just saying it out loud, not what other people thinking, you know, because everybody's thinking it. Maybe it's just you happens to, well, say it, right? That's the rude part, actually, right? Not the truth itself, right? But well, different story, maybe.
You know, the interesting thing is, you know, many times people see me as extrovert because I always like, oh, you're so bubbly, like you're so easy to talk to, and then I talk to stranger with no problem, you know. But it's just because I genuinely like talking to people, but in a small group. If it's a large group, I don't really like talk loud, you know. And when it's like bigger social group, no. Maybe maximum 3 people, I'm bubbly and like no problem chatting with them. But it's like more and more, I'm like, I get exhausted. I feel like I want to go home. That's me, you know. So when like somebody think probably like one-on-one, like, oh my God, you're so outgoing, you know, like, but people meet me in a larger group, probably they don't even remember me, or they think it's like, Rachel, who? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's so different.
You know what's also kind of interesting, like when you say, like, you know, people think you like extrovert or something, right? And like I have noticed this one here as well, that we quite open people, actually. Like, I mean, as an open, we don't really share everything of us, but we don't really judge people, right? Besides in the coffee shop that people pass by maybe with
You
wear-
judge their fashion a lot.
Yeah, well, you know,
Hello.
again, you know, you wearing something that, you know,
That you shouldn't wear.
you may be judged. But well, what my point is, it's not like, what I mean is like we judging just because we in the coffee shop and we have nothing better to do. What I mean is like we actually don't judge people, right? We don't really judge, like we don't, it's like, you do this that you shouldn't do or whatever, right? We don't care, right? And I
Don't
think
care.
people notice this, and many times people talk to us way more open than to other people.
And approach us first.
Yeah, approach us first, but also like when they approach us, where it's like, oh, you guys very easy to talk, and then all of a sudden they start talking about stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't talk even to other people, or maybe even some to their friends or something, because like, oh, this is like this, or this is embarrassing, or this is whatever it is, right? It's like they share with us.
Maybe because they think that it's safe with us because like, oh, we're not, I don't know.
That's
like,
what I say. I feel like they sense that we're not judgmental, or that we're not judging them for what maybe happened, or what they did, or something like this, right?
True,
like
true, true.
good thing, bad thing, whatever, right? And I'm not saying that like we heard somebody kill somebody, right? It's not like this. No, you know, just you know,
Yeah.
normal stuff, right? It's like
so extreme.
yeah, I know. Anyway, people come and then they share stuff, and I think maybe because they sense that we like this, our personality is like that like we
I
kind
think
of
because
open
we
and
listen.
we like,
Because sometimes people like
but
to.
like I said, not judgmentally. You know what I mean? Not judgmentally, right? We listen and we like your circumstances. That's why you have this, or that's why you know like this, right? It can be like money problems or whatever, right? It can be like I
Money,
don't know,
relationship,
all
and
kinds
any.
of stuff, right? Yeah, it's interesting, you know, because like when we meet people. Oh, by the way, we met last week, right? Cool story. We had, when was it? 2 weeks ago. We had the power cut, right?
Power cut, yeah,
We had the
yeah,
power
yeah,
cut. So and well, I wanted to fix the thing because
The
you know
cable, yeah.
whole situation with the power cable and stuff, right? So we went to the hardware store, right? And turns out sometimes people don't have something to do, and then they like meet at the hardware store, right? Just to hang out and like, well, you know.
I think it was just one of the shop owner's client.
Yeah, something client or, you know, but
Yeah.
anyway, like nothing to do, and then they're hanging out, drinking coffee, right? Well, we told them our story, right? We start chatting because I wanted to get some stuff. Then he was like really nice, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, he listened to our story and like, oh no, you maybe should do it like this, and oh, I can help you out or whatever. You know, you guys seem like that. It was like interesting that he said it like this,
Because
right?
he didn't say much. The shop owner said, "Oh, we have a professional electrician sitting here. You can ask him anything. You can get his opinion and professional advice." And they were like, "Oh, really? That's good." And
It's
then
so
he
funny
said,
that he said it actually. You know, probably.
The shop owner, like, ask him. And then he was like listening to us, and he's like, "You know what? Let me help you."
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like how? And she's like, well, if you live nearby, I don't mind coming to your house and then fix it. And like, we live just 2 minutes from here. And then they're like, my office is nearby. And then like, really? And he's like, yeah, I just come to your house and then let me have a look.
But you know, it's like, is this weird? Is it cool? Is it cute? I don't know. It's
First,
like,
I thought it's like, okay, he gonna charge us a lot. That's why he's doing this. And then he
No,
says,
because-
oh, by the way, no charge, so don't worry about it. And I'm like,
no, because what I
What's
mean
going
is
on?
like, is it cute? Because what he said was like, you guys seem like interesting people. That's what I
yeah.
mean. But like, is it weird? Is it cute? Is it
It's
like,
cute because he didn't say a thing. He just listened and then sounds interesting.
yeah, right? It's like, huh, you're interesting. You try to fix your own house or something, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, well, you know, DIY, right? Like that's how we do stuff.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, you're interesting. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna come to your place and check it out. He came and then well he looked at it and you know he fixed some stuff and he didn't charge us
actually-
for
yeah,
it,
yeah,
right? Yeah, that was awesome. And then, well, we didn't had even anything because we were also on the way to grab some food actually. So we didn't had anything in the house. So we offered tea, you know? We had tea.
No. I offer like no
Yeah, well,
because
we
I
offer-
had the sweet potatoes
Ah,
and
well.
I had mandarins and stuff. It's like, oh, you know what? Don't go. You wanna have some coffee and some
Great
sweet
selection right there, you know? Mandarins and sweet potato.
Honey, that was really great sweet. That was the number one sweet potato. It was so good.
Sweet potato is a big thing here in Korea. You know, if
It's a
you
big
like,
thing.
yeah, it's a big thing. Like sweet
That
potato,
was
you bring
gold,
sweet,
honey.
yeah, you bring sweet potato somewhere.
You don't say it. It was really good. You
no,
don't
no,
eat
no,
sweet potatoes.
no, it's sweet potatoes. That's what I'm saying. It's a big thing.
Anyway, I said, I have such a great sweet potato and you want to have coffee or something? And he's like, oh, I have diabetes, so I can't really eat sweet things. I only can eat certain things. And it's like, oh no, what can you eat? It's like, do you have green tea? I said, I have green tea. And then we like took over an hour or something. He was such a nice guy. Yeah. And then he invited us to his office, right?
Yeah, like 2 days later, we went to his place, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of cute, right? Like you meet people like this.
Yeah.
You know, it was awesome, you know?
He was so sweet. He prepared like pears
Yeah, I know.
for us, you know, like it was so nice. Anyway, and
Also
then
interesting, you know, he also interesting personality, I guess. You know?
interesting personality. And then like he loved to talk, and then we talk, chat, and then I realized that maybe he doesn't show this side of his personality to his friend.
Or, well, maybe he probably showed to his friends or something. It's just that, you know, so quickly he like opened up to us.
So
you know what I
much.
mean? Yeah, so quickly, so much. And like, that's what I'm saying. It's like this, it kind of feels good, right? Like,
He was really sweet.
yeah, because like it feels like he can talk to us, or maybe that's what he thought, like that he can talk to us without any restrictions or any like, yeah, mostly I think judgment or something, you know,
Yeah.
about stuff, right? And I don't know, I feel good as well. Like it makes me feel somehow warm, you know.
He said he will invite us for dinner.
Yeah, I was like, long
Next time
story
we will have
short, we have
sashimi.
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 Yeah.
He said, "Do you guys like raw fish?" Yes, we do. Next time, let's have sashimi together. And then he said, like, I mean it. I'm not saying that let's have dinner sometimes. Not like just polite way to say goodbye. No, I mean it. I'm gonna invite you guys for dinner. And it's like, okay, sounds good, you know.
I like that whole kind of thing that, yeah, you meet people like this. You know, it's really cool. You think there's like, is it different people here than before than New Zealand?
In terms of
Well, like personalities and like
our
how they're,
personality,
you know,
yeah.
this-
Because first of all, many Koreans they don't talk to strangers. But once you know them, they're really friendly, and then you know, like they like to help you and things like that, right? But until you know them, they're like, no, I don't know you. They could be very cold to you, you know. On the other hand, New Zealand, they're just friendly to everyone, right?
Chattier people,
Yeah,
right?
they're very chatty. They like to talk to strangers. Do you remember my mom and dad came to New Zealand while we were living there, and they really love that wherever they go, people say, good morning, hello, hi, how are you? The first day, they don't know what to say because like total stranger saying to them like, hello and how are you? And they're like, Next day, they're like, hello, good morning, good afternoon.
Get the point.
How are
know?
you?
Like, yep.
Yeah, especially my dad, he really liked it. He really liked the warmness of people. Like, oh my God, like went to the elevator and then someone said like, hi. We don't do that here. Because it's kind of strange to saying hello to stranger here.
From Europe, I'm also know like this. Okay, maybe countryside is like a little bit more friendlier than city. You know, city is like
Probably,
you don't
yeah.
know everyone, you know, but usually like if you're like in the neighborhood or something, yes, it's like this, you know, it's like you meet somebody or like you just pass by, you know, you go for a walk or something. Yeah, we usually say hello or something, right? Or like,
You know why I'm laughing? Because you just said that in the city, maybe people don't talk to strangers. You remember we went to the coffee shop, Espresso House?
ah, yeah.
I was like waiting for my order. I don't remember what was it. Anyway, I was waiting in line, and then that lady, actually not lady, the girl was behind me, and then I don't know. I just like talked to her like, you know, it was in Germany, right? So I don't know if she speak English or not, or I have no idea. But I said like, do you come here often?
Such a like, what just happened?
I don't know. I was like waiting in line, and usually it happens. I don't know. Like I know I was like such a weirdo back then because like I said, do you come here often? And she was not weird about it. She was like, yeah, I come here twice a week or something like this, you know. And then we like had small chat, and then I said, oh, I'm from here, and then she's like, oh yeah, I live nearby, and then we had like good 5-minute conversation, and I was like surprised that even some Germans, they are friendly.
But you know, that's yeah, sometimes they can, right? Because actually it's not really that uncommon. You know, sometimes people like even strangers like in New Zealand many times actually happen, right? They just say something, you know, like just because it's like, oh, you know, nice weather, whatever, right? And like things happen. It's just that it was weird from you. That's the thing. Like, you know, normally she doesn't do that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know
hey.
what happened on that day. I was just like,
Like, it's like, I talk to you.
do you come here often?
I choose my victim. You know, that's the thing. In other places, there was like they're totally fine doing small talk and then just taking it for what it is. It's just small talk. You know, you like met somebody and like, oh, have like little chit chat. You
I
know,
know,
because
I don't do it here too. I just try sometimes.
because it's nice. Sometimes it's nice, right? And yeah, it's when many times you actually get something back. You know, when we go to coffee shop, right? And then sometimes you try to talk to the barista or something like this, and they're also like, oh, it's nice that somebody talked to me, right?
Yeah,
Because
maybe
actually
they
no
did-
one talks to you,
Maybe
right?
they didn't talk whole day just making coffee. Like, I want to talk to somebody, and someone says like, "Oh, your coffee was great." Really?
You know, in New Zealand, there's like many times you go to the, you know, you have your regulars, right, coming to the same coffee shop all the time, every morning maybe, or every week or something. And like many times it's like that the barista knows their coffee, right? There's like, oh, Susie just walked in and then, oh, she has a, you know,
Yeah, without even
almond
taking
latte
order.
or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So they already know, right? And it's just very common, you know, it's very common. And here it doesn't really happen. And
Not used to. That's why. Yeah.
maybe not used to, but when it happened, or like I said, like when we say something, you know, because I like to give people compliments, you know. I'm like, I tell them they're schmucks when they're schmucks, but I also tell them you did awesome job when you did an awesome job, right?
Yeah.
It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not like only on the negative or something. No. There is credit where credit is due. And if somebody makes a great coffee, right, or makes, you know,
Good
what a
food or
good
did
food or
good
whatever,
job
you
or
know,
whatever, yeah.
I go there, you know. You remember, like I shake that hands. I wanted to shake that hands with that burger guy because he made a really awesome burger, right? And it's like, oh, no one says thank you or something, right? No one thinks, but it's like, man, you made an awesome burger. I love that burger, right? It's like, thank you. You know, that was good. That was great, right? Why not? You know, like you did a good job. You deserve something, right? Like, I mean, people appreciate that little thing, right?
Of course, yeah.
Long story short, don't do IMDb test. IMDb? No.
MBTI.
MBTI,
You
yeah,
don't
that-
even know the name of the test. MBTI.
IMDb. You know, that's
IMDb is the movie.
the movie website. I don't know. You see, that's like all same to me. You know, some letters there on the thing. Don't do that test. Yeah, just don't do it. Don't do it.
But if you're interested, check MBTI test on Google and have a look.
You guys have different personalities as well. Different people. Two
Maybe.
different people. Or, anyways,
Anyways,
long talk, long story.
okay. See you in the next one then.
See you next week. And if you like this one, don't forget. We always keep forgetting to tell the people to subscribe.
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 Bye.